Hey, Bulldogs, it is Mr. Rivera, and at Mount Vernon High School, we are celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month, September 15th to October 15th, and we have a big event this Friday. But I'm going to introduce our newest Bulldog family member right here. We have Mr. Moreno. And Mr. Moreno, are you excited to be a Bulldog?
I'm super excited to be a Bulldog.
So tell me, where'd you come from? Why did you want to come to Mount Vernon High School? Introduce yourself to our Bulldog family.
So I was born in Texcoco, Mexico, back a long time ago, and came to the United States when I was 14, 15 years old. And so I've been in Oregon. I call myself a born-again Oregonian because that's all I know. And I really wanted to be a part of this community. I learned about the population being over 60% Latino at this high school, and I wanted to give it a try, and here I am.
Well, welcome. We're excited to have you here, part of our Bulldog family. So this month we're celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month. And what does Hispanic Heritage Month mean to you?
I think that it's so important to have pride in where you come from and who you are. And I think that the diversity that we have in our society is important. And even though we're a lot alike, we have differences. And so it's important to recognize and to learn about the differences that we bring into our community.
So this year you're assigned ninth graders. So what goals and what big giant goals and dreams do you have for our ninth graders?
Man, I really want our ninth graders to all be ready to graduate 4 years from now. I've been visiting all the freshmen, and I've been talking to all of them about the importance of their freshman year, the first year in how is the year that is in K-12 experience. This is the year that is most important for them. But also, I've been able to tell them about myself, how I came here as an immigrant, and how much I struggled. Especially, I was a freshman when I came to the United States, and it was extremely difficult. And I was in the mute stage. I didn't speak English, and I learned how to read and write when I was 21 years old. So I really want them to know that they have a lot to work from already, and that the sky's the limit for them. And then at this high school and in this district, they have so many opportunities, right? They can take advantage. I tell them, you can graduate with $15,000 worth of college credits if you do your work now as a freshman, because you'll be able to take college courses as a junior, as a sophomore, and as a senior, obviously.
And so, as a leader, and you also told me a little bit about your story. You were in the Navy, you have a master's degree, and you learned English later in life. So, how did that happen? What did it take to do that?
Well, one, it takes a mind shift. If you think that you're not able, then and you are already 14, 15 years old, 20, then it's up to you to change that into a growth mindset. And so that's why I say it's a mindset. You have to shift your mindset that you are capable, that you can do things. And it takes an extremely a lot of work to be able to make that happen, right? You have to have dedications, and you have to put the work behind it. It just doesn't happen by turning a switch on, right?
Yes, and it's true. So, I saw that you have a dog. So, right, you have a dog. It's so cute. Tell us about your dog. Tell us about your family. Tell us about, because we want to get to know you. This is your first interview on Mount Vernon High School TV. Tell us a little bit about your family and your dog and your family.
I have an amazing wife. She made me the man that I am today. I didn't have a father growing up, so really she helped me. She mentored me. She gave me the feedback that I needed to be a better man, right? To be a better father. So I think I turned out to be a very very good father according to my kids. I have two boys. One is a senior in college, and the other one is a sophomore in college. And one is 21 and one is 19. So I'm really proud that my 21-year-old, when I was just learn how to read and write, he's already finishing college, right? And yes, we do have a dog. My wife loves dogs, and so we adopted a dog from Houston, and it's part of my growth mindset too, right? That I didn't think that dogs were useful, and now I'm a firm believer that we need to love all beings.
It's true. A dog just changes your life, right? It's just amazing.
Yeah.
So, as we celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month, can you give us inspirational quote, or who's your favorite leader that you look up to as a Hispanic leader in our community, or someone that you studied, or someone that you met? What gave you the inspiration? Who is your hero?
I have several, but the one that comes to mind is Martin Luther King. I really believe that the dream that he had, that he died for, that we can still achieve that. And I think that in our society we go through ups and downs, and so we need to keep our focus. That like I look at the history where we used to be, and we're not where we need to be, but we need to be mindful that we still have room to grow, and we have a future ahead of us.
You heard it first from our new assistant principal, Mr. Moreno. And you have to, at the end of every interview, we get to say, "Go Bulldogs." Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Go Bulldogs!